We're in time, you know what I mean?
So I'm reading this XXL magazine, and they talk about how this is the 20th anniversary of the making of America's Most Wanted.
Yeah.
This was your first album after you left NWA.
Yeah.
Now, how was your mindset? Because, you know, a lot of people back then thought it was over for you. You left NWA, you went out on your own. What was your mind like when you were recording that album?
You know, I was happy. My back was against the wall, you know. I felt like I had a lot to prove. You know, I felt like I could, you know, come on the East Coast and work with the Bomb Squad and put together a historical record. You know, I had no doubt as far as the production. You know, I just had to come through with lyrics and fire. We did, classic record. A lot of people, you know, use that as the blueprint for the records to come after that.
Absolutely.
You know, I'm proud of that.
Ice Cube is here. It's the Sucker Free Countdown. Let's go to number 7. You know what it is. If you missed anything or you want to see behind-the-scenes footage, suckerfree.mtv2.com. But right now, here's number 7. It's the Sucker Free Countdown.
Yeah, yeah.
That was the number 5 joint. It's the Sucker Free Countdown. Ice Cube is here.
Yeah.
And when we left before, we were talking about this album.
Oh, yeah, I Am the West.
Dr. Dre did production on this album?
Oh, yeah, yeah. He gonna lace me with a few. You know, I'm doing a few on his.
How was getting with Dre? How was that feeling back in the studio?
Just like old times.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It took us a minute. We vibed for a session, just listening to beats, listening to music, and then the next session we started doing lyrics. We started laying stuff. You know, it felt good to work with the master.
Now, tell us about the transition from Burn Hollywood Burn to you being that mega mogul.
Well, you know, Burn Hollywood Burn, when we did that, you know, the only person really that was in Hollywood as far as the new Hollywood was Spike Lee. He was, you know, trying to pierce this old, you know, archaic way of making movies. So that's where my head was. You know, my thing wasn't about burning it down from the outside, like burning down the building. My thing was burn down the mentality. Get in there, do something different, let them know that, you know, there's other parts of Hollywood than what they've been showing. So what I did was burn it from the inside out, you know what I mean, and instead of from the outside in. And, you know, we've been burning it up ever since, you know what I mean? So that here we are. All
right, well, it's the Sucker Free Countdown. Ice Cube is here. Don't move. We'll be back. Welcome back. It's the Sucker Free Countdown. I'm your host, DJ Envy. Ice Cube is here. Now, let's get into these movies a little bit. Of course, it was Friday.
Yeah.
Barbershop. Now, one of the movies that I hate to hear, because I got kids, Are We There Yet?
Yeah.
Now, how did you get the concept? Well, I should know how you got the concept, but explain the concept of this.
Well, you know, it's just, you know, the typical thing about, you know, a bachelor trying to get together with a woman with kids, you know what I mean, and all the ups and downs and, you know, what he goes through to ultimately get her. And, you know, the series we got coming on TV picks up right where that left off. You know, it's on TBS. It'll be out June 2nd. And we got Terry Crews taking over my role. We got Essence Atkins taking over Nia Long's role. And we got 2 cool kids. And it's dope to just see all the craziness when you got 2 people trying to put a relationship together with kids in the middle. Are we there yet? Okay,
now, talking about some of your money, we got to get a little bit into the pockets.
You know my money, man.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. It's long. It's, you know, it's long.
Don't worry about my money.
Now, you're one of those dudes where, you know, when we see a lot of other rappers and a lot of other directors, you see their money. We know you have it, but we don't see it.
You don't need to see it.
We want to see it. We want to know where Ice Cube
money
is driving. We want to know where Ice Cube is living.
You don't need to know all that, man. Just worry about, I got I Am the West dropping. I Rep That West is a dope video. Are We There Yet? You know what I mean? June 2nd. My album coming out July 13th. I got a movie coming out with Bow Wow. It's called Lottery Ticket. That'll be out August 20th. Man, that's enough to look at, man. Don't worry, that's my grandkids' money.
That's a lot of millions right there.
Whatever, man.
Ice Cube is here. Let's get to the number 4 joint. Don't move. It's the Sucker Free Countdown, y'all. Welcome back. It's the Sucker Free Countdown. Ice Cube is still here. Now, when do we get this album again?
July 13th. You can go to icecube.com and know all the info. Anything we don't cover here, go to icecube.com.
Dope. Now, also, let's talk about hip-hop in whole. Like, how do you feel hip-hop is? Because you're one of the founders of hip-hop. And not only the founders of hip-hop, but lyrics. How do you feel about lyrics in the game now, and how do you think about hip-hop?
Well,
West
you know,
Coast, East Coast, South?
What's cool is lyrics are coming back. You know what I mean? You got to be lyrical. You know, it's people that's spitting the whole rap through, you know what I mean, the whole song through. So that's dope. But, you know, look, hip-hop, you know, it lost its way. You know, I think it got a little too corporate, you know what I mean? A lot of a lot of people that got into the game or that's over the game now wasn't true B-boys. You know, they was kind of fans who now became, you know, in positions of power in hip-hop. And then you got the internet, and you got hip-hop not really having substance, and it's really all about, you know, the superficial stuff. So, you know, it's hurting because it don't have nothing really to latch on to, but, you know, I'm still here. If you want something from the, you know, past that's true, solid, work with your boy Ice Cube.
All right, it's the Sucker Free Countdown. Let's get to the number 2 joint. You know what it is, and don't forget tonight, the MTV Movie Awards, 9 o'clock. Don't miss it, and it's the Sucker Free Countdown. It's the Sucker Free Countdown. I'm DJ Envy. Ice Cube is here now.
Okay.
I appreciate you hanging out with me today.
Oh, man, thanks for having me. I mean,
Even though you wouldn't rap and spit, it's, you know.
I don't need to do that, man. Y'all know my credentials, man. Y'all know my resume. Y'all know my track record.
Absolutely. Now tell them what's next. Tell them what's next for Q. Tell them when to get the album.
Everything. You know how I do. Yo, check out Are We There Yet? June 2nd.
Yep.
Look, my album, I Am the West, July 13th. Look for lottery ticket, August 20th. I'm going to be on tour near you somewhere, you know what I mean? Like I said, go to icecube.com. You'll know everything about your boy. It is what it is.
That's what